What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another late night, another Western. We're doing another epic, and this one is again directed by Clint Eastwood. It just so happens every Western he directs is just amazing. But this was actually recommended to me in the comments section, so I had to do my due diligence and watch this great picture. I've heard a lot about it. It has some great actors, Morgan Freeman, Gene Hackman, and Clint Eastwood himself. I'm very curious. I've never seen it before, but you know what? Let's get straight into it, because Captain, we are a go. Beautiful silhouette, and really presents the bottom half perfectly for any text or the title. I suppose a grave is being dug. I suppose the vicious man of the thief and the murderer is the person we're seeing.
You think it's funny?
Oh, wow. Extremely graphic for the opening.
Tougher, cowboy.
Wow, thankfully before anything further could have been done.
Can hang him, little Bill.
The way they all shifted their head to that question.
Step over to the office and get the bullwhip.
A whipping? That's all they get after what they've done?
I suppose you can bullwhip someone to death?
And I got a contract that represents an investment of capital.
Property.
Damaged property.
Ah, feels uncomfortable hearing it that way.
Come to thaw, you bring in 5 ponies and you give them over to Skinny here.
5.
And you bring in 2. You give them over, you hear?
Yes, sir.
I suppose ponies are worth quite a bit for that to be sort of the exchange.
It ain't like they was tramps or loafers or bad men. You know, they were just hard-working boys that was foolish.
Huh. It's almost like Little Bill is pardoning them by, an exchange instead of some type of bodily physical consequence, which is what they probably want.
With what Kate got, and Silky got some, and then mine, and little Sue.
It ain't enough.
Not yet, maybe.
They're probably either going to buy out her contract or just accumulate enough money for her to leave for good.
Say what?
My guess is you're calling yourself Mr. William Munny.
Oh, he's what the beginning stuff was about.
Penny, why don't you help your brother out?
That one's sick too.
Yeah.
Well, from his past record, it seems he has almost turned the corner and, being a good father.
Yeah, well, Uncle Pete says you was the meanest alive. And if I ever wanted a partner for a killing, you were the worst one.
This is saying from somebody who's, somebody who's active to somebody who's retired.
You from Schofield?
Nah, it's on account of my Schofield model Smith & Wesson pistol.
Well, he looks like he likes using it. One thought to be named by a brand.
I ain't like that anymore, kid.
Well, it seems like his life has become domesticated, a domesticated farmer.
I ain't had a drop in over 10 years. My wife, she cured me of that. Cured me of drink and wickedness.
Wife cured him, but she died from a sort of disease. Well, it seems something will eventually get him to go to Wyoming and be his partner. Maybe it's the lifestyle, maybe it's the hogs, maybe it's the money. Oh, they're actually bringing the ponies, so they're keeping their word.
You got two of mine.
This here one ain't yours.
Oh, we gonna see about that.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Hopefully this does not escalate.
She ain't got no face left. You're gonna give her a mangy pony?
She ain't mangy, man.
Get out of here!
I wonder how much you could sell a pony for back then. Well, good on them for, defending her dignity, and her worth. Except, I thought he would have left the pony just to see if they were going to take her or not. Boy, that's years of, not having picked up the pistol. Is sort of rusty. A larger spread. It always seems like Clint has a shaving scene in the films we have seen. The sort of act of vengeance comes right after he gets a clean shave.
Keep those hogs that got the fever separate. If you have any problem, you go see Sally Two Trees at Ned Logan's.
A lot of responsibility for a young lad.
Ain't hardly been in the saddle myself in a while.
An aged assassin. This is a realistic look.
I'll be back in a couple weeks. You remember how the spirit of your dear departed ma watches over you.
Boy, Ma must have been a special person, but that horse kind of has an underlying continuity with Pale Rider. If I'm not mistaken, Pale Rider, there was a horse exactly the same color.
They're paying $1,000 to whatever kills the two boys that cut up Delilah.
All right. Okay, so I was wrong. The money was for a hired assassin. Hence, William getting into the mix.
Come on in the house, out the sun.
Ned?
Sally? See the wheels home?
Sally?
It's almost appropriate because, if I'm not mistaken, this film was made after quite some time since Clint Eastwood had been in a Western. It almost matches his character.
Of course, Will, Claudia was alive, you wouldn't be doing this.
I suppose the call to mission is sort of, it's sort of vague.
3 ways?
So you still have that Spencer rifle, huh?
Just conveniently hung over his head. And sort of the scenario that was pitched to them is far from reality. And so it's almost the call for an assassin to have some type of, create some type of justice and, emotion in their head that this was done to someone. A woman being completely dismembered.
She just ain't allowing that I've changed. She don't realize I ain't like that no more.
Well, Will.
I ain't the same, Ned.
Well, if he had been cured, technically would this not be going back to the disease?
Ned, you remember that drover I shot through the mouth and his teeth came out the back of his head?
He still remembers it.
Quincy used to just watch all the time. Scared.
Well, like I said, I ain't like that no more.
I guess this is going to be a running theme that he has to sort of convince himself that there's a just reason for them attacking them two cowboys.
I'll shoot for the Queen, and you for, well, whomever.
The way, the nicknames and the way everybody is sort of the lure about someone and how it is, brought about. This person has a legend behind them. It's fun.
It's a savage country, really. That's the second one. They shot in 20 years.
No firearms.
Well, I can assure you, young man, that neither my companion or I carry firearms on our person. We rely upon the goodwill of our fellow man.
How do you even respond to that?
I'd rather it's hot and cold. Everything hurts me more when it's cold. You know how if you hit your thumb and it's cold?
Shut up, Fanny.
Well, to go off his own point, it's really 10 times more painful.
It was all loaded. I mean, Jesus, Clyde, you got 3 pistols and you only got 1 arm, for Christ's sake.
I just don't want to get killed for lack of shooting back.
Like he loads it himself. Funny scene.
Bill. Well, I thought you was, I thought that you were dead. I see you shaved your chin whiskers off.
It's fascinating that everybody has a backstory where they met, and we're sort of being introduced to them in their older years.
Right. Letters? Books, Bill. Books. Actually, he's my biographer.
What a companion to have right now.
You're not armed, are you, Bob? Oh, not really, Bill. Got a peacemaker, but that wouldn't worry you, would it?
A peacemaker, that's probably a brand as well.
Make sure you don't get wet.
Quite intense for a scene where there's not much context besides, here's English Bob.
Easy.
Well, that escalated quickly. It was probably our warning shots rather than aimed for their heads.
Not us again. Hell, he's shooting up the whole horizon, Will.
What is that even for? Well, best to just stay put.
You ain't gonna shoot now, are you?
No. No, I ain't.
Wait, so what was the kid actually doing? Was he actually aiming for them or just firing like warning shots? If he was aiming for them, not that good of a shooter.
Ned's an awful good shot with a rifle. You can have bird in the eye flying.
Better than you anyhow, kid. Hell, you wasn't even coming close.
Get your hands off my rifle, mister.
Oh, come on now. Okay, I want to see Ned Logan's shot now.
You don't go, I don't go.
What's it come to 3 ways?
The kid can probably learn a lot from them. It's like 2 old-timers and a young guy.
Hell, I could hit it too, Ned. If I didn't mind wasting a shot.
Well, if it earns him respect, might as well go for it.
Can you see that scrub oak yonder?
You, Ned.
He's blind, Will.
I ain't blind, you.
You hear that, Ned? Kid can see 50 yards. Fine.
Well, there was no hawk in the sky to begin with. Canteen, he could have shot with the sound.
Eyewitnesses?
Yes, sir.
You mean like the duck himself, I guess? The Duke.
Well,
Duck, I says.
Surely English Bob will take liberties and describing his own pursuits.
You mean that English Bob killed him when he didn't even have...
Well, old Bob wasn't going to wait for Corky to grow a new hand.
Misleading legend this is, and what more for little Bill to be giving the true events.
How many men you killed, kid?
5.
How many?
5.
The chauvinistic, in terms of their numbers. I guess when they get older, they care a lot less.
That's about as fast as I can draw and aim and hit anything. More than 10 feet away.
I suppose this sort of, explanation of calm versus fast will take place in some kind of draw later on.
There's the key. All you gotta do is shoot me. And you and Bob can just ride on out of here free as birds.
Don't do it. It'll give little Bob, little Bill, sorry, the opportunity to react back at him and shoot him.
Go on, point it.
Well, then it's self-defense.
All you gotta do is pull the trigger, mister.
Probably doesn't even know the difference between a weighted gun and an empty gun.
You don't really want me to give it to him.
Okay. I guess now we have a standoff, or the potential for a standoff, if the gun is loaded. Ah, smart choice.
You're right not to take it, Bob. I would have killed you.
Okay, it was loaded, but that would have given him the right to shoot back. But it was loaded.
I remember there was 3 men you shot, Will, not 2.
Well, I ain't like that no more, Ned. I ain't no crazy killing fool.
I suppose at the end he will become exactly that.
You're a lot of savages, that's what you all are! A bunch of bloody savages! A curse on you!
I wonder whether English Bob will join the battalion with Ned Logan and William Munny.
You all right there, Will?
Okay, they have arrived. Finally. Now we'll see what happens when they have to relinquish their weapons.
Oh, Bill, please, oh, God, please don't kill me, Bill. Please don't kill me, Bill. I said, Jim, it just makes me sick.
Well, now see who's doing their own exaggeration of their biography.
Well, they don't have any more receptacles. You know, maybe you should just hang the carpenter. I was just saying that because of the, you know, if you hang, it doesn't matter.
Well, what he said about assassins, certainly Ned Logan and the likes, the 3 men, they're not going to cry.
No, I saw him, Ned. His head was all broke open. Could see inside of it.
Oh, great. He has a fever and now the drink comes back conveniently. He's starting to even hallucinate. Wow, he holds on to the principles very strong.
Give me the pistol, mister.
This is so unlike how we've seen Clint Eastwood in the previous films.
Spilled your whiskey.
Okay, I said,
What's your name?
I guess by the end of this, Beauchamp will probably live to tell the tale of this entire event.
This is the kind of trash I get out.
Oh no. The worst thing that could happen is giving William, you know, sort of the ammunition to actually enact vengeance. Ah, sort of similar scene to the very first Dollar Trilogy film. Yeah, that's cool. Not only is Ned a good shot, but he can patch up people.
You wouldn't just give it over and not shoot no more.
It's the legends. Like, I'm getting a huge theme of legends. What is misinterpreted, what has been told, what has been passed down, and the actual person.
3 days? Ned, we could kill him tomorrow.
I don't kill nobody without him.
We don't need him. The 2 of us could do it.
I suppose 3 days wasn't like a coincidence. It's 3 days specifically.
Oh, Ned. I'm scared of dying.
Easy, partner. Easy.
It's almost like he's talking about himself. You know, the sort of the Unforgiven, you know, that part of being the title. You know, it feels like he has not been forgiven of his past mistakes and sort of his evil side is going to come back out.
All right, Bill.
Yeah, Mr. Munny is gonna die. and then the Grim Reaper, the Angel of Death, is gonna come.
I told you I'm a damn killer. I've done it before. I'm more of a killer than he is, anyhow.
It's not worth just describing it. It's better if somebody else, you know, tells you how much of a killer you are, rather than you just describing it yourself.
How long have I been here?
3 days.
And now's the time for him to go back out. 3 days. I guess this is Ned's and the kids scouting.
He gets in those rocks, we ain't gonna get him. Unless we go down there.
What rocks? Why don't you shoot? What's going on?
This is a funny scenario. He missed the shot. William is like saying, you know, better shoot. And the kid is just asking what is happening.
Keep moving! Gave me the rocks! Keep going!
Did you get him?
His life is spared by an aging cowboy, or aging cowboys. Oh, did he get him? Is Davey that lucky?
He ain't killed.
Maybe, maybe not. Got him to the gut, I think.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's not a flesh wound. That'll kill you.
I'm bleeding, Slim.
Give him a drink of water.
Very odd scene. It's extended long after how much I expected it to.
Don't you shoot me, you
Hey, well, I guess the kid is good at shooting canteens, right?
Killed our Davy boy!
That scene was so refreshing to see. It's completely went against all the Western tropes that I'm so used to.
Hey, Ned. Don't pay no attention what the kid said about the money and all. I'll bring your share.
Very noble of him to do that.
Just doing some repairs up here. They killed one of them cowboys.
Ironic he's doing some repairs while they give him the news.
Did he admit it?
No, but I guess he will soon enough. Had a Spencer rifle on him.
Those cowboys messed him up?
No. Oh no, they got Ned.
Tell you where the mother's is?
Nope.
Give him any names?
Didn't tell us nothing but his own name. Ned Roundtree.
Seems like their names, both William and Ned, their last names change as soon as they exited the game. Literally, the bullwhip just echoing around Big Whiskey. Of all people to bullwhip, they're doing it to Ned.
And when their lies ain't the same as your lies, well, I ain't gonna hurt no woman.
Boy, he has his own brand of justice, this little Bill. Well, smart way of, well, cross-referencing the lies and the names.
All right, kid. Go get him. He's all yours.
Hopefully he doesn't shoot the wrong area.
Assassins!
Oh, shoot. Okay, the kid did it. So I guess this would be a sixth one. Oh no. Oh, they need to get out in time. This is no time for the horse to be moving around. They all missed. None of them are a good shot.
I thought they was gonna get us. I was even scared a little. Just for a minute.
Well, now they have to go into Big Whiskey, get their payment, and hopefully get Ned out.
That was the first one.
First one what?
First one I ever killed.
Explains the hesitation.
Jesus Christ.
He's upset at the position he had in killing the cowboy. Almost like English Bob with the story of him and, you know, the man whose hand, you know...
It's a hell of a thing, killing a man. You take away all he's got, and all he's ever gonna have.
Not many films will actually speak on sort of the humanity and the depravity of taking someone's life. Especially a Western, at least so far the ones I've seen.
Ned's share.
Yeah. He went south. We'll catch up to him.
Ned, he's dead.
No. He's dead. What did they do? Oh, well, yeah, Little Bill, probably.
These questions Little Bill was asking. What kind were they?
About his two friends.
Said he was more cold-blooded than William Bonney, and how if he hurt Ned again, he was gonna come kill him. Like he killed a U.S. Marshal in 70.
Wow. All of this exposition while he's actually taking the first drink.
You go on, keep it. I'm never gonna use it again. I don't kill nobody no more.
That's it. One and done. One and done for the kid.
You don't have to worry, kid. I ain't gonna kill you. You're the only friend I got.
Not such a pretty life after all. And, well, he was willing to give all the 1,000 to him. Just as he's re-entering Big Whiskey, the rain is there. The storm is coming. Oh boy. They just had to do that. Put his body out for display as a message.
And we'll hit all the farms and the trails to make a big circle. And we're bound to come across somebody that's seen these.
Oh, he's coming here with no defense.
You better clear out of there.
Yes, sir. Just hold it right there. Hold it!
Whoa.
You'd be William Munny out of Missouri. Killed women and children. That's right.
Kind of speaks to us who we're rooting for.
All right, gentlemen. He's got one barrel left. When he fires that, take out your pistols and shoot him down like the mangy scoundrel he is.
Well, they're not accounting for the Schofield. Schofield. Wow, a lot slower than I had expected. They're drawing off the weapons.
Any man don't want to get killed. Better clear on out the back.
Smart of them to stand up and clear out the back.
Look, please. I don't have a gun. I am not armed.
I'm a writer.
Who'd you kill first?
But, you know, just so that he gets it right.
Who was next? It was Clyde, right? He must have killed Clyde. Well, could have been Deputy Andy, wasn't he?
All I can tell you is who's gonna be last.
Oh, I think Little Bill is gonna put a bullet in Will.
I don't deserve this. To die like this. I was building a house.
Not a very good house.
I'll see you in hell, William Munny. Yeah.
Wow, I was wrong. Shot him head on.
All right, I'm coming out. Any man I see out there, I'm gonna kill him.
I suppose nobody's gonna fire at that warning. It will kind of make sense if he sort of took Ned's body and buried it.
You better bury Ned right, or I'll come back and kill every one of you sons of...
I think that's the angel of death he was referring to. I actually just thought at some occasion that it would kind of be a good book ending from the very start, you know, him digging something to the end, him digging something. Interesting. Okay, so there is sort of a book ending, except no digging. He just disappears. Wow. Book ending, and he literally disappears. Thoughts. This is probably, out of all the westerns we have watched, probably the most realistic one. Not easy to kill someone. Not easy to get back into the game. As, you know, films like John Wick or The Sorts. I'm picking on John Wick, but not the easiest thing to sort of go back to that lifestyle, if anything. And I think Magnificent Seven or Pale Rider sort of spoke about it. I think it was Magnificent Seven, where, you know, the idealistic lifestyle. Like, it's not an idealistic lifestyle to be an assassin, a hired gun. There is no life. And sort of the conundrum, I think we're all sort of left with by the end of this is, wait a minute, there was somebody that married this person. Claudia married Will. Why? I think I'm sort of even the sort of speculative on the mother's side, as in, really? Wow, this guy was terror. This guy killed women and children. This guy killed, you know, I think 70. They said he killed the sheriff, or the sheriff, or somebody in the law. Like, so he wasn't a good man by any means, and the cure being Claudia, who probably saw something good in him, and was a mother to two children, and sort of was literally removed from everything, and then brought back because of, you know, that many years later, wife passed on, but it's a hard life, even just being a farmer. And probably not, you know, you literally have to grow, you have to work your butt off to put food on the table. And I'm sort of dumbfounded by how everything I expected to happen, nothing happened. Like, this is so, everything was sort of, I was trying to think, where's the climax? There was no climax. It was all very realistically driven, like what the kid went through, legends, like English Bob, how he just disappears, enters the story, disappears, almost to say more about Little Bill. I'm sort of processing it in my head. I don't think I can necessarily come up with a proper end thought. Sort of I'm lost for words. Obvious. This doesn't usually happen to me. Unforgiven. Even the title, it seems a lot more deeper than what is just letting on. But please, guys, say something. Wow, I'm impressed by this film. I think this is a second time watch is probably very much warranted. I need to watch this film again. Yeah. Looking forward to the comment section. Stay safe, guys.
What's up, you cinephiles? Thank you very much for making it to the very end. Me and Big Willie don't take that for granted. We really appreciate you. Now, if you would like to show your support to us, you know what you can do up here. You can smash that button, really just smash it. And, you know, if you would like to check out some more content, they're all curated by days up over here and playlists. So, you know what? We hope you're having a great day. Don't crumble and just continue to smile and be a good bastion of cinema.